Now, this whole Igbo King issue that's happening, that's released by the Ghana Traditional Council, and this was dated 9th July, which means the Ghana Traditional Council, they are tearing their body that, hey, we don't know this man, we don't know. 6. All traditional and cultural festivities under the guise of importing Igbo culture presided over by Eze Dr. Chukwudi Jude Ihenetu in his capacity as king of the Igbos in the Ghana state should cease henceforth. While they are preparing for festival on 21st September, they are coming to do Yam Festival Gidi Gidi. They've started doing adverts already. They are saying that they should stop.
I missed you so much. Thank you for coming back. I'm glad to be back here again. I really appreciate you all for coming back. And to those of you that are new here, my name is Lillian. I hope I get a like on this video and feel free to hit that subscribe button as we get into the video. Before I took these few days off, I made a post on my community tab that I was done talking about the Igbo king in Ghana. After making that post, I went off, and a lot of you have been concerned, reaching out and all that. I will explain later. But before we get to that part, I want to eat my words back, all right? I said I was done talking about the Igbo king in Ghana, and whatever the Igbos do in Ghana is no longer my business. But I think I lied. I acted out of distress, out of depression. Now I have gone away, rejuvenate, I'm back, and I'm ready to continue from where we stopped. Today, I want to congratulate you all, my beloved good people of Ghana. As a good friend of yours, I want to say congratulations to you all, because indeed this has proven that your leaders do listen to you. According to the new information, and verified one at that, the Ghanaians has cancelled all the activity of the Igbo king in Ghana, including his infamous Yam Festival that takes place every September in Accra, Ghana. And this year, the Igbo king, went on to make an advertisement inviting people from around the world, giving out the venue, the dates, despite the fact that Ghanaians are complaining that they do not want that Yam Festival to continue to be held here in Ghana. That was what triggered me to join the movement. And I want to say congratulations to you all, because it's not going to happen. Ghanaians has cancelled it. But I would like us to hear from another creative, the headless YouTuber.
Now, this whole Igbo King issue that's happening, the Ningo Traditional Council did a meeting, emergency meeting, and they brought out a statement. They are calling on the interior minister to investigate the Igbo king and all that, to go and check whether the land and, all those things. No, there are videos. The links are in the description. Now, the Ghana Traditional Council has also come out with their own statement. Press release by the Ghana Traditional Council, and this was dated 9th July. The Ghana Traditional Council has observed with dismay recent happenings in the Ghana state surrounding the Igbo king by name Eze Dr. Chukwudi Jude Ihenetu, who has accorded himself king of the Igbos in Ghana. At an emergency meeting held at the Ghana Traditional Council on the 9th day of July 2025, presided over by the President King Takite Kochuru II, Ghanaians and all members, the understated were resolved unanimously. That means the things that I'm coming to read henceforth were unanimously agreed upon by the Ghana Traditional Council, led by the Ghana Manche himself. 1. The Ghana Traditional Council dissociates itself from all activities of the said Eze Dr. Chukwudi Jude Ihenetu. Which means the Ghana Traditional Council, they are tearing their body that, hey, we don't know this man. We don't know this man. 2. The council has never recognized anybody or person as a king of Igbos within the Ghana state. Pay attention to this line, because we'll come to it later. 3. Recognition of persons and their induction at the Ghana Traditional Council has always been conditional upon entry of one's name in the National Register of Chiefs. The Ghana Traditional Council is a creation of statute. So they are trying to say that this man's name is not in the National Register of Chiefs. 4. Eze Dr. Chukwudi Jude Ihenetu should henceforth cease and desist from holding himself out as a king of the Igbos in the Ghana state by way of performing any traditional activity. 5. All assigned paramount and divisional chiefs installed by Eze Dr. Chukwudi Jude Ihenetu should also henceforth cease and desist from holding themselves out as such within the Ghana state. 6. All traditional and cultural festivities under the guise of importing Igbo culture presided over by Eze Dr. Chukwudi Jude Ihenetu in his capacity as king of the Igbos in the Ghana state should cease henceforth. So that means the festival too they can't do. Meanwhile, they are preparing for festival on 21st September. They are coming to do Yam Festival Gidi Gidi. They've started doing adverts already. They are saying that they should stop. The Ghana Traditional Council wishes to assure the entire general public that the Ghans are a peaceful people and welcome all tribes, communities, and people of other nations into the Ghana state on condition that they respect the Ghana traditions and customs. Any person or persons who disrespect these directives with intent to disrupt the peace of the Ghana state shall be dealt with by law. Our goodwill and respect for other tribes and people of other nations should not be taken for granted. And this was signed by the registrar for the president of the Ghana Traditional Council.
There we have it. Congratulations to all of you, my beloved people of Ghana. And I'm happy that you all came together to fight this battle and you won it. And I am proud of you. Your leaders do listen to you indeed. And this is a proof, my dear Ghanaians and some Nigerian bloggers living in Ghana and those that are outside of Ghana that are doing this genuinely, that supported Ghanaians on this fight from their heart of hearts. May you all be blessed. And to those that are doing it, of course, because it's a trending topic and you know what that means, God will reward you according to your deeds. And to some of us that did it because I hate to see people being oppressed. I hate it when you take people for granted. May I be energized with more energy to stand against bullies, okay? Basically, now I want to go a little personal and I want to apologize before I get to that part because a lot of you might not be happy with this video, with this part of the video. Been off for a few days and I took time to reflect on a lot of things. I was dealing with having some Igbo trolls trolling me on various social media platforms, which I have screenshots. You know, some of them were threatening me, saying things to me. All of those did not break me. Then what broke me is this comments here. Coming back on YouTube and reading comments like this about me and this whole Igbo King in Ghana topic, the whole thing broke me into several pieces and I've been so unhappy. Like I've been trying my best to sleep a lot so I don't have to think much about some things. And one of the first comment reads, Lily, relax on the Igbo, why? At least for your friend Ella's sake. And then somebody replied to that comment, nobody said she shouldn't address what they are doing. Generalizing bitterly is very disturbing. I remember Ella saying Lily is her sister. When someone asked about her statement of not having friends, I understand she even heard her dear as a sister, not just a friend. But Lily doesn't seem to feel same way. Ella should take note and beware. She doesn't have a friend or sister named Lily. Snake moves anchor. That word, I don't know what that is. Disappointing. These are not just the comments I have been reading since this Igbo King, whatever came up. I have had to block people that I would honorably not have blocked. And so for that sake, I want to use this opportunity and apologize to all of you, my beloved fans, and the fans of my beautiful sister Ella Chilaka, and apologize to Ella herself if I have at any point offended her at the cost of talking about addressing some things in Ghana about the Igbo King and some of the activities by some of our brothers of the Igbo ethnic group in Ghana. Now, I want to apologize for that. And I want everybody seeing this video to know that Ella and I has no issues that I am aware of. In fact, that is one YouTuber that I have reached out to be friends with. He's unlike me. Do you get it? say I reach out to somebody, say I want to be your friend. She's one and only YouTuber that I, Lillian, have reached out to, wants to be friends with. I like her. She's beautiful. Number one reason I did it was her love for Ghana. And then going closer to her even made it more fun. She has a beautiful personality, compassionate, a great listener, and she hardly judge. She taught me some of the things about myself that I'm not even aware of, like learning to take care of myself, not just thinking about my kids alone and family. I should think about myself. These are some of the very many things that I will never forget about Ella. Our friendship have been nothing short of smooth. Like I have loved her for, now there are so many things about Ella that I cannot name all because she's a beautiful human being, like not desperate. Like I've talked about that, I've told her that herself. She's an amazing human being, very soft and easygoing person. And I've come to realize that if I want to continue with this speaking up and speaking the truth without compromise, I might have to be without any friends. And that is why I want to sit here in front of you all to announce to you that I and my beautiful sister Ella, in whom I'm well pleased, are no more friends. Not because we are fighting, okay? We are not fighting. She's not angry with me. She has not confronted me. But I am a single mother, and for me, this is the only job I have. I want to come up here every day. Yeah, so our friendship is gone. Like, we are no longer friends, but at the same time, we are not enemies, okay? We are not fighting. She have never any day confronted me. Oh, you are hating on my people. Yeah, but reading between the lines with all these our mutual fans coming at me and all that, I'm not going to be able to deal with all that. So I want to save myself and my beautiful sister Ella's the stress. So I want to let it known to everyone that we are no longer friends, okay? She is no longer my friend. I am no longer her friend. She is a beautiful human being. Like, this is like giving up what you love for what you need. Since having her as a friend is going to deprive me the right to talk about things, I don't think I want to continue with that friendship. So I'm doing this to make it known to everyone so that next time I sit down here to address issues, nobody will call me a snake, call me names, call me a betrayer, whatsoever, okay? Please let it be known that Ella and I are no longer friends, okay? She has not offended me. She's a very beautiful human being, like a rare gem indeed. Yeah, she's an incredible, sweet, kind individual, and I have learned a lot from her. She have taught me so many things, even about myself, things I never knew. She's a cheerleader. Like, she cheers me up when I'm down. Like, she encourages me and always sees the good instead of bad. So, but for the sake of the fact that I love to be myself 100% without compromise, I want to officially end that friendship so that our fans will not be in between us, okay? I've had to deal with this in the past where people will tell Jumi Maduka, no, people will come to me and tell me, see Jumi Maduka, her house rent expired, she went to search for one, she got it, you are here crying. Jumi put a call through to me when she saw the comment and said, Lily, please bear it in mind that I have nothing to do with that, okay? Don't mind those people. You are a single mother. I am a married mother. In fact, I don't even, like, I have time to go house hunting, but in your case, you need the money, you need time to make the money, you need time to go out there. So I understand how overwhelming that is. So we were able to deal with all that. You know, I mean, Jumi Maduka, I don't know who remembers her. She's not been posting on YouTube. Another time it was done again. Our fans did it again. Between me and Blue Beatrice at Chibon, my sister, Blue and I did it like this. We shook it off. So I will not be able to, I don't know how Ella feels and how all of this makes her feels. But I want to apologize to her if I have offended her at the cost of talking about the Igbo king in Ghana and the attitude of Igbos. You see me like this, I have benefited a lot from people from the Igbo tribe. There's a lady here that some of you might know if I mention her name. I used to call her Salt and Culture. Her mom is an Igbo woman while her dad is Cameroonian. This lady have been there for me from day one when I had nothing. Even before I had my second baby, she been there. Even after that, when I moved to Ghana, there was a time she paid my kids' school fees, like 2 of my kids' school fees. I'm talking about money like 5K, 5,000 plus cedis. And before I got monetized on YouTube during the COVID-19, I had an Igbo mommy that placed me on a monthly salary of 20,000 naira. She just did it. She did it for the sake of my other baby. Praise. Now, what I'm trying to say is, yes, I have met incredible Igbos. They have been nice to me. But I'm one person that I would rather die of hunger than to not be myself. I cannot see something and not speak because I'm benefiting from a particular source. Okay, now I won't do that. So I'd rather just die of hunger. So I'd rather be alone than not address issues like I would address them just because I have a friend or friends from a particular region or a race or a family. Do you understand? Ella is an amazing human being. She's a good person, and I am sorry for the inconveniences because before she even allowed me, I would say, get close to her, a lot of people have already warned her to avoid me, yada yada yada. I'm a bad person, which is true. I'm a very bad person, and I want to apologize for the inconveniences, my beloved darling sister Ella. I could do this privately, but I want you, her fans, to know so that we don't have to go back and forth. That is one person I will never fight with because she's beautiful. When I say Ella is beautiful, she's pretty. She's pretty beyond the face, and I love her so much, and she will always be in my head. But I have given that friendship up because I want to focus on being myself. I hope I did not offend you. And if you're not happy with this video, I've apologized. And instead of trolling me, it is okay to take a break. Just unsubscribe and go for now, okay? I will see you guys when I do something you like, rather than trolling me because I'm human. I was dealing with facing Igbos coming for me, and then I have to come back here and face Ghanaians criticizing me for talking about something that everyone is talking about. But my case has to be different because I have a friend or sister that is Igbo. Anyways, I'm done with this video. Respect to you, my darling Ella. I love you, and I'll fall. You always be my prayer. I love you and I will pray for you. I will always love you. But for the sake of our fans, because I do not have any other job, this is all I do for a living. I want to show up here feeling happy without having to be afraid of speaking my mind, because some people will come and troll me because I'm a bad friend. So we are no longer friends officially. It hurts to do this. It pained me to let her go. I love her a lot, but I'll let her go to maintain who I am. Thank you guys, and bye-bye.